Blarla. Hello peeps and welcome back to Project Hospital. Welcome back to Infectious Diseases DLC, where we are still working on trying to get through 5 days in a row without having any patients die or rage quit. Today, because it's going to be much of the same as we've done the last few episodes, I am going to do my best to just play through today. You've seen the methods that I use to get through the rush and potential, if there's overflows of rooms or whatever. But if there are any major things kicking off during the day, I shall be sure to pull you in on it. Otherwise, I'm hoping we can get this done today. There we go, look. So we did go through the day, no problems at all. We've reached midnight and we have objective complete. So we did have no dead patients or lost cases for 5 days in a row. We've been awarded ambulance patients per day has been increased by 5. So what's next? Renovation of a nearby hospital causes 25% more patients to come. That's daily news. Oh, so now it's saying successfully finish 6 epidemic events. Wow, that is a lot. What we might do is kick off one for this episode, but I don't know if I'm going to do every single one where we're watching, because we'll be here forever otherwise. So let's do an epidemic. Definitely says epidemic event. So up here, epidemic. We're going to kick that off. Look, I have got patients that I'm keeping an eye on as well. Richard Barkley here has just come in. Look, he's got a tachycardia. So we just want to do this. Wow, he's got all sorts of stuff going on, isn't he? So we've done a physical. We could do with doing a USG, getting him a CT as well. That would be good. Yeah. Okay, we'll worry about that. Let's just control this tachycardia first. Climate changes have caused exotic diseases to spread more and more often to local areas, especially during this time of year. So we're going to take over all patients. So how many patients do we have here? Oh my goodness, it's paused. Do you know, there's not many patients at all, is there? Let's pop them on the side here. And what we're going to do, I like to put patients from these events on blue alert, so they are prioritized, because of course we have the time limit. We've got 10 minutes to do these 5 patients. So yeah, don't want to muck around, right? First lady has arrived, Elizabeth Barkley. So we already know exactly what it is, so we're going to have a look at the other things around to see if we can identify any of these, but otherwise it's pretty straightforward, this one. It'd be nice to find that discomfort that she has there, but otherwise it's going to be sent her to infectious diseases, hospitalise her and give her this treatment. So that was a pretty slam dunk one. A little more complicated here for Carol. Let's start with the physical. We might also see if she has a temperature. We're seeing a lot of temperatures here. It looks like an ear examination. Auditory, look at that. Auditory might help, but we'll see. Let's see how far this gets us. Elizabeth has a bit of a temperature, so we're going to give her something for that, which will bring her comfort back up. I'm assuming that they might be able to do this in a diagnostic office. Okay, that's great. So we're going to send her. I don't think she needs to be hospitalised for that. We shall see, I guess. So Carol here, we've done a few bits, whittled it down somewhat, not masses. So let's do some other bits here. So let's do this auditory exam. Let's do that. What else could we do? It's probably not cat scratch, is it? I suppose it could be. What else could we look for? Don't know. So we did auditory and we got nothing out of it. Right. Neck palpitation. Oh no, oral. Okay, oral cavity inspection. Let's do that one. And neck palpitations. Yeah, let's do that as well. Okay, so we're going to do all the simple tests that are relevant here, right in this office. That's the first thing we're going to do. Didn't find as much, but it helps rule things out. So before we start poking and prodding her with needles and getting really invasive, what we can do is a differential. So he's got some information to work from here to help narrow this down as much as humanly possible. Judy over here, exactly the same situation. So we are going to quite literally repeat everything that we have just done. So we've got Carol down to 3 now. Now we can test these all with the same test, and that's what I like. So what we will do, I think, is, there it is, take that, and it will let us know which one of these 3 that it is. Absolutely fantastic. And we're going to do the same thing with the lady across the way here as well. Oh my goodness, that'll be 3. Mary Clark has come in. We know exactly what is wrong with Mary Clark. We're still going to do the physical though. We're going to take a temperature, we can see here. She's got quite a lot of discomfort, so it might also be worth doing the CRP because it gives us access to painkillers, which is fantastic. We should also try and stop this vomiting and bring this temperature down, as it is really, really bad. And I think she needs to be hospitalised. Oh, yes, she does. She needs to be hospitalised for this one. So we'll get these bits done here first, and then we'll send her over to the Department of Infectious Diseases. Okay, Frank Hill. Looks like he's going to be the complicated one. Or maybe not. Let's do the physical. Take a temperature. We're going to take blood pressure as well, because I see this here. Potential hypertension, so we're going to do that, and we'll see what that gives us. That's what we'll do. Mary is all good now, so what we will do is send her over to here, and get her into regular hospitalization and get her the meds. We're not going to do anything more because she's showing no discomfort, so I'm not. You know, we could give her some painkillers for the abdominal pain, but it really isn't necessary. Just isn't. Mind you, will this cause any discomfort? No, none. So that's absolutely fine. She'll be absolutely tickety-boo. I can see we've got this down to 2. We're going to look at doing some abdominal palpitations for this. And I think we'll do a CRP for this. And then if this doesn't, if this CRP doesn't help us distinguish, we will then do a differential, because all of my sort of clinic GP type doctors are able to do that. It's very important. And hopefully we'll then get our answer. Oh, look at this guy. Look at this guy. Let's sort him out. My goodness. What is that? Oh, he's had some tests back. That's fine. That's absolutely fine. Where are we going for? Right. Okay. He does have abdominal pain, but both of these could have abdominal pain, so it's not massively helpful. So with the differential, tick fever is what she has chosen. So we're going to give him some painkillers. We're going to bring the temperature down and some more painkillers, just to see if we can get their discomfort completely eradicated. We don't want that. Could test for this, but I don't want to. We want to get this over and done with. Over here, it seems we have rat bite fever. So we're going to arrange some antibiotics, tell her to get some rest. And we're also going to give her some painkillers, I think. Because I think she might need it just to get that full star. I mean, the rest might do it, but it might not. And we want to be certain. So I've decided to hospitalise Judy because I noticed she's walking around with her arms crossed. So it's probably rat bite fever. One, the other lady had it. But also this here, the irregular heartbeat, can be the only thing that's causing her to be this ill. So we are sending her to trauma, where we can do a quick old heart monitoring. We want to do that so that we can probably confirm that it's this, and also deal with this thing that could make her crash. You know, this irregular heartbeat is no good. And I don't think there's anything up here in mumps that could cause her to be this unwell. So right, yeah, so they've detected it is rat bite fever. Look at that, which is excellent. There it is, the irregular heartbeat. So we're going to give her something for the irregular heartbeat straight away. Then the antibiotics for this rat bite fever. We're also going to tell her to get some rest and to bring her temperature down, which should also in turn deal with this discomfort level, right? As long as they actually then go ahead and do it, my goodness. There it is. We've done it. Wow. Well, that's one. I reckon we could go straight on to another one. An outbreak of a highly dangerous disease has been reported in a favourite tourist destination. All returning citizens who are not feeling well. That's very similar to the last one, though. How many have we got? We've got quite a few. Chances are, though, is that they are all suffering from a similar thing, with the odd one being completely different. But they mostly suffer with the same thing, don't they? Oh, I wonder what we're going to get. Here they come. In they come. Oh, walking. These three look like there's nothing urgent going on. He looks right now. She's looking rough. Although I do generally like to get them all on emergency. But we've got quite a few here, so I'm thinking let's concentrate on the ones that are looking proper ropey. But in they all come. This is fantastic. We haven't managed to whittle anything down with him at all. Or them, really. Good times ahead. So it is pretty much all over the place, it seems. I think what we'll do, because there are so many of them, is we will send them around to different departments, just so that they're all seeing doctors pretty much at the same time, rather than queuing. So I know that right up here is general surgery, so I'm just going to, she's part of the emergency, so we're just going to go general surgery. We're going to go to him. We've got cardio over here. I think they're both cardio. They are. Next lady in line is part of the emergency. We can tell from this here. So I'm going to send her to infectious diseases, which is next door here. Then this lady, who actually needs to see somebody ASAP, can stay here. This gentleman's not part of the emergency. He's also in desperate need to see somebody. So I think we'll start there. This gentleman can go to internal medicine, which is just across the way here. Excellent. We've got this lady. She can go to neurology here. Just send them all to different departments. Get them all out the door. Because all departments are open. Do you know what? We might send him to orthopedy. See about getting that temperature sorted. Oh, look. So she is our first one in. And with an interview, triage and interview, we've whittled it down to this. Right, let's get a physical going. Excellent. Let's see what we can find from a physical. So this is Jane Hill. Great. Jane Hill, we've managed to whittle it down to these two. So the common cold, I believe we should have been able to find with just a physical. So I think that probably rules out the common cold, to be honest with you. Let's listen to the chest. Let's take a temperature, and also let's do the nasal cavity, just in case that's what it takes to establish whether it's the common cold or not. I think I'm going to send this lady, I'd like to send her straight to trauma if possible, but look, I can't. Trauma's not full. goodness sake. Oh, actually, it looks like it might be. Wow, that's shocking. I'm not used to that. I suppose I could open up this additional room that I have in trauma for emergencies, but it's not that much of an emergency, so I won't do it. Okay. Oh, look, Nancy Foster. Right, okay. So, yeah, we sent her to general, didn't we? General surgery. So let's see with the physical how much we whittle her down by. Wow, Christopher, who we put on a blue alert, who was, arms crossed, looking really ropey. We can see why. So this one, is it that Chagas disease? Right, we'll go with that. That's what we'll call it. So that's interesting. I wonder if the others will have this. I don't know. Anyway, he's looking proper rough. So maybe, I can't send him straight there either, but we kind of need to. Let's take the time to do the physical, take a temperature, do that serologic testing. Let's see if while we're doing that, we can get one of these peeps out of here. Like, what's she doing? I don't think this woman needs to be here at all. Why is she even here? Let's send her to infectious diseases. So we'll get her out of the way. We've got this lady here. Again, doesn't need to be here. She's being transported away. So we have got people being transported away. Okay, fair enough. That's good. Oh, look, this is interesting with Nancy. Look, Chagas disease is here. Maybe this is it. Maybe this is what the majority of them are going to be. What do we need to do to confirm that? Oh, it's that test. Okay, let's do a physical. Let's take her temperature like the other guy. Although she's not looking as ropey as him, to be honest. She's not, is she? Actually, she's not got her arms crossed, so it's not going to be this. Okay, all right. Oh my goodness. Maybe they are just going to be all different things, which to me seems really weird. Very much infectious diseases, this guy. We've sent him to orthopedy. Let's do a physical. Let's get that done. We've dealt with this high fever that he had. We've given him something for that, so he should be calming down a little bit now. But let's see if we can figure out what he's got. I mean, Joseph here has something completely different. Maybe they're all just going to have something different this time. There's no theme to it. Quite chesty things going on here. So, yeah, let's do some chest type examinations along with his temperature. Actually, looking at this, we can see that Joseph is going to have bronchitis, right? Because this, he would be very, very ropey indeed, and he's not. He's not too bad. So he definitely has bronchitis. What we might do then is work with this in mind. So we could probably... Oh no, we want it for that. Yeah, so we've done the right examinations for it, but I also think that we should send him for an X-ray. So we're going to get this microbial sampling. I've been pronouncing it wrong, but somebody let me know that it's actually microbial. So there we are. I've got that one correct now. Getting there. And after we've done that, we are actually going to want to send him for the X-ray, because, as I say, pretty sure this is what he has going on. So chest X-ray, brilliant. So we did a physical on Nancy, found nothing. It was not helpful in any way, shape or form. We've got quite a lot of nasal things and stuff going on. So I think we might do neck palpitations, abdominal palpitations. I think we might take a temperature, do a nasal and oral cavity inspection. We'll also do an evaluation for this lupus here. Yeah, okay. Jane Hill has the common cold, but as we've worked out, it probably doesn't matter. It looks like they're all going to have completely different things. So just rest. Let's help bring her temperature down though, and maybe we could help her with her breathing, just bring her comfort levels up. That would be nice. So Nancy, we managed to get down to these two. Let's see. Let's look at trying to work out if it's one or the other, without doing a differential just for the moment. If we gather, we can't do that here, more information. first. That might be useful. Seems with Mark, we've only been able to get it down to these ones. Let's do a differential here. Evaluation. Let's do the differential. That's it. See what we get out of it. Oh, look. Bacterial tonsillitis. Okay, so we know that already. We're still going to do the physical. We should do the oral cavity, the oral search, right? The oral cavity inspection. I keep saying search. It's really weird. Let's do neck palpitations. Lovely. Yes, yeah. Do we want to do that? Well, I suppose we know that it is that. So let's do it. I can't do it in this department. Well, that sorts that out then, doesn't it? I suppose we could always send them. It's just antibiotics. We know it's antibiotics. Do we have to get crazy with it? No. Let's just see. It's just that they've got discomfort. So let's see if we can try and uncover all of those. So with Mark, we've got it down to 3. And it seems that if we do the RT-PCR test, then we'll know exactly what he has. In the meantime, given that they are all highly dangerous things, we will send him to the infectious diseases department, get him hospitalised there. I think that'd be good. There he goes. We're going to send Mark now to infectious diseases. We're putting him into isolation just in case he has Ebola. We're also going to give him something for the vomiting and just tell him to get some rest. Maybe we should give him something for the pain as well, just while he's waiting for his test results. So he's doing it in comfort and under the watchful eye. It seems the majority of people have fairly harmless things, some antibiotics, you know, some painkillers, telling them to get some rest and sending them away. We only seem to have a couple that are really, really bad. So that's not too bad at all. Oh, look, we've managed to get Christopher into trauma. So now we can do this heart monitoring. Fantastic. Really happy about that. This is why we do these things. Okay. So we found a regular heartbeat on Christopher here, so we can give him beta blockers. This is the thing I thought. Also given him his medicine for this. So that's good. So he is largely out of the woods, and we will then send him to infectious diseases, do a few more tests. Also, we'll... oh, no, we've already started that, yeah. I suppose we could do that here. Have we done it? No, he's had it. Abdominal palpitations. Oh, okay. It's going all right. So we'll just send him to infectious diseases now. Great. We did find abnormal lung findings here for Joseph. Okay. All right, then. So I think we've probably discovered everything that we need to, so we can now get him treated. We just need to know if he needs antibiotics, but we're getting there. In fact, we could just give him the antibiotics because of the abnormal lung findings. Oh no, that's just painkillers. Oh my god, Joseph, get to the doctor. We can sort you out. So we are finding quite a few actually with this Zika fever. This seems to be the most common one amongst our patients here. It seems to be the one. I mean, they've all got sort of varying different things. This guy's not part of the emergency, but yeah, I found more Zika fever than anything else. Margaret here was the last person to get in, to be seen. And we've got a few different bits here, don't we? So let's see about trying to work out what it is without using a differential first. Let's get in all the information that we can from the bits that we're seeing here across the board. That would be very nice. Okay, so we've managed to get it down between these two. Okay, right, let's do the differential. We'll need to do that. Either one is a chest x-ray, but let's do a differential first. He's gone with bronchitis. Fair enough. So we will get a chest x-ray and all the bits and bobs. So we'll give her the antibiotics regardless, help her with her breathing, and get her that chest x-ray to be sure. We're just waiting on Joseph now. He's our last guy. I want him to be hospitalised, don't I? Oh, maybe. No, I haven't hospitalised him at all. Okay, well, I'm very keen for him to get treated, but as of yet, he is just waiting for his results from his test. I mean, he's not in really rough shape, so he's okay. And we've got time. Joseph Brown got his results. That means he will now go to the doctor, and that's the second. The second he receives is antibiotics. Yes, the second he receives antibiotics, we complete our second epidemic. Boom, there he is. It's done. There we go. So that is 2. Another 20,000 doubloons in the bag. Things going pretty well. If you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe. Thank you to all my Patreons for their continued support.